Hello and welcome to my tutorials on Discovering Music Theory Grade 4. In this chapter we are asked to answer questions about keys and scales, and this topic is really important. To answer these questions, first of all, I would recommend you to watch the videos 2A, 2B and 2Cs linked in the description below or on the card up here. They tell you everything you need to know to answer these questions confidently and especially correctly. I don't use the circle of fifths, so if you use that system, it might work for you and you might get to the right answers anyway. I am following my own system, which you can't find in any book, so listen to my explanation carefully or watch the video to improve your confidence with that. In exercise 1, we are asked to take the box that shows the correct key signature for the given keys. G sharp minor is the relative minor of 3 semitones above B major. Now, to find the number of sharps in B major, we need to go 1 semitone down and we find A sharp. Then we know that the order of sharps and flats is Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si. Fun coloring gigantic drawings after eating breakfast, and the flat order is the sharps in reverse. So Si, Mi, La, Re, Sol, Do, Fa. Big elephants ate dinosaurs, goat cheese and figs. You can create your own mad sentence, by the way, and send it over to me. I'd love to hear it. Okay, so sharps. We are in B major. Basically G sharp minor and B major share the same key signature. So let's have a look, because we have 5 sharps or 4, so we need to decide whether we have 5 or 4. From B we go 1 semitone down and we find A, and A is the last sharp in our key signature. Therefore we have 5 sharps in B major and in G sharp minor. We can therefore exclude this one. Which one is the right key signature? Okay, the key signature with sharps has this shape, 3 curves, of which the first one is the longest. In the tenor clef it has another shape, but it doesn't matter here because the tenor clef is not included in the grade 4 syllabus. For the flats we have a zigzagging descending shape in all the clefs. So we need to identify this shape or this shape with flats, and then we would need to check if the first sharp or the first flats are on the right position. So we have the shape here, we don't have the shape here, look, so goodbye to you. And we have the shape here. Which one is correct? This is F, Fa, because this is the F clef, okay, the 2 dots, so this is Fa. This could be correct, Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, that is the correct answer. This one here is not Fa, because this is Do, okay, so let's see what note is that. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, this is G. So this is incorrect because it starts on the wrong note. The only correct answer is this. Sorted. Let's go on. C minor is the relative minor of 3 semitones above E flat major. Now E flat is the penultimate flat in our key signature. So we have 3 flats. We can exclude this one already and nothing else because they all have 3 flats. Now let's see which one starts on the right note. This is F and this is not B, but it's Do. This is C. So incorrect. This is B. Okay, let's leave it there for a second. Si, Mi, La, they are all the right notes. And look at here, this is also C, B. So B, E, A. Now, which one of the two is correct? Only this one with the alto clef, because this B is an octave higher than it should be. this B should be here, and also this A should be here. So these two are incorrect. The zigzag starts on here and it goes down. Okay, so this is the correct answer. I'm just going to rub all of these out because I want to make it clear. Okay. C sharp minor is the relative minor of 3 semitones above E major. E major minus 1 semitone is D, so we have 4 sharps. Okay, all of them have 4 sharps, so we need to identify first the shape. This is not the right shape, this is not the right shape, and this could be the right shape. This also could be the right shape. So let's identify which one is correct. We can see that they start on different notes. So we need to find the right one. We need to find an F in the alto clef. So from Do here, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. This is it. This is Sol. So the correct answer is this. There you go. B flat minor is the relative minor of D flat major. In D flat major, D flat is the penultimate flat in the key signature, so we need to add another one. We have 5 flats. This has just 2, so goodbye. This is 5, 5, 4, goodbye. Now, which one is correct? Look at here. This is this is middle C, so it's not our first flat in the key signature. So even without doing anything, we have identified the right key signature. In fact, this is B in the bass clef. And if you want to improve your reading in all the clefs, you need to watch the videos 1A, 1B, 1C and 1D linked in the description below or on the card up here. They tell you everything you need to know, and it makes your reading much quicker from grade 1 to 5 and above. Okay, exercise 1 is sorted. Let's turn the page to go on to exercise 2. In exercise 2, we need to circle true or false for each statement. Let's have a look. In the scale of G sharp harmonic minor, the leading note is F double sharp. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's harmonic or melodic. The leading note of a scale is always the semitone below. And in the case of G sharp minor, it is Fa double sharp. So it is correct, because the leading note is 1 semitone below. So G sharp minus 1 semitone would be not Fa sharp, but Fa double sharp. So it needs to be raised. The submediant, so the 6th degree of B flat harmonic minor is G. Okay, so let's do everything. I think we have just flats here. So let me write the flats in order. C, Mi, La, Re, Sol, Do, Fa. B flat harmonic minor is the relative minor of D flat, and D flat has 5 flats. Okay, so up to here. Now G is flat, so it isn't. This is not correct because it's G flat. There you go. False. The melodic minor scale uses the same notes ascending and descending, and this is incorrect because the melodic minor scale descending is the natural scale. So it's the relative major having another tonic. So this is incorrect, as opposed to the ascending version in which the 6th and 7th degree are raised. The relative minor of B flat major is D flat minor. Okay, B flat major, to find the relative minor we have to go down, not up. So from B flat from B flat, 1, 2, and 3. G minor is the relative minor, not D flat. We don't go up, but we go down for the relative minor. So the minor is down, the major is up. So this is false. The key signature of B flat minor contains 5 flats: Si, Mi, La, Re, Sol. Yes, because we said that here. So true. Brilliant. That's all done. That was quick. And now we have a challenge here. I'm going to post this challenge on Instagram a few days after publishing this video. You can send me over yours and then I will tell you if it is correct or not. You can send it to me via email or you can post it somewhere on the internet. You can reach me on Facebook, Theory Virtuoso, Instagram, Theory Virtuoso, or you can visit my website, theoryvirtuoso.com, where you can see all the videos that I publish, and I would recommend you to get there because my videos start to be a lot and sometimes it's hard to disaggregate on YouTube. Exercise 3. In exercise 3, we need to add 2 notes in each scale to complete them. We need the order of flats and sharps as ever, so sharps, I write them here. Hopefully they will be okay for the whole page. I don't think so though. Fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, si. Fun coloring gigantic drawings after eating breakfast. And big elephants, so si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa. Big elephants ate dinosaurs, goat, cheese and figs. And you can create your own sentences. Mad ones, please, and send them over to me. I love to hear them. Okay, B flat minor is the relative minor of D flat. Why do we always go on to the relative major? Because the relative major helps us identifying the key signature, and in this case D flat is the penultimate flat in our key signature, so this is the key signature. It has 5 sharps, it has 5 flats. So now si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Is la included? Yes, it is. However, the melodic minor has the 6 and 7 degrees raised. So as you can see, also G is not flat because it's supposed to be flat, but it has been raised. So basically with the key signature, we would have had a natural here and here. So the final answer is just an A. G sharp minor is the relative minor of 3 semitones above B major. B minus 1 semitone is A, and A is our final sharp in the key signature. Again, if you want to understand this, go and watch my videos 2C and 2Ds. I link one of them on the card up here now. So we have 5 sharps in the key signature. Okay, up to here. Sol, fa. We can just write the notes first. Try to be very neat. Although in the exam, in the real exam, you're going to drag them, but nevertheless, you need to be neat anyway. Okay, now, if you are not confident with note reading in other clefs other than, I don't know, bass, if you are a cellist, or if you play an instrument that plays mainly with a treble clef, you can also write the notes here. So we have sol, fa, mi, re, do, si, la, sol. Okay, so F is sharp. However, in the harmonic scale, we need to raise it further because there is a semitone between these two and an augmented second between these two notes. So the sharp, the F from sharp becomes double sharp. There you go. Do is sharp, yes, is the second, so of course it is. That is the end of our scale. The next one, we're really lucky. We've just said everything about G sharp, but in this case it's melodic and it's ascending. So first of all, the notes. Now, the alto clef is treble clef plus 1. If you're not confident, again, you know the sequence of the notes. So sol, okay, sol, la, si, do, re, mi. This is called mi, fa and sol, okay. Now look at here, sol has to be sharp, come on. Don't forget this. You have no idea how many times this gets forgotten because we just assume that is sharp. It isn't. Without a key signature, it isn't. Every sharp belongs to the note where it's attached to. So if you don't write it down, this sol would be a white key, not a black one. Okay, so E. Now, we need to know if this E is sharp or not, and it isn't because it's not in the key signature. However, this is a melodic scale and has to be raised. So this is sharp. We have lots of sharps in G sharp minor. That is all done. Can you let me know, guys, in the comments below if this is useful, if you're following me, and let me know if my system is easier than the one you knew. Thank you very much. Let's go on. B flat minor is the relative minor of D flat, 3 semitones above. D flat is our penultimate flat in the key signature, so we add another one and we find 5 flats. Now these are the flats, okay, so let me just put a sign in here. Let's figure out the notes. Oh my god, we have 3 notes and ledger lines. Don't panic, just one by one. Let's do them carefully. This has 1 ledger line and this has 2 ledger lines. There you go. Okay, this is B, okay? Si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Perfect. Okay, here are the flats that we have. B harmonic minor. We have a semitone here and a augmented second between these 2 notes, the 7th and the 6th. Is this flat? Yes, it is. There you go, flat. It's in the key signature. Is mi also flat? Yes, of course, it's the 2nd. Is do also flat? No. That's it, sorted. We can also see here the semitone and the augmented second, la and so flat, so a tone and a half. G sharp minor, we said that is the relative minor of B major, and B major has 5 sharps. So first of all, the notes, don't panic with the alto clef. We find the notes that is between these 2. Here it is, here it is, and here it is. Okay, so this is sol. Anyway, treble clef plus 1 is the alto clef. This is sol, fa, mi, re, do, si, la, sol. Now look at here, I don't even have to check with the key signature. This sol has to be sharp, so I'm not even commenting this, I just add a safe sharp on it. A melodic minor scale means that we don't have any special things here. It's just a natural scale going down. What is the natural scale? It's the scale that just uses the sharps in the key signature, and that's it. So we don't have many questions to answer here. Is fa in the key signature? Yes, so sharp. Is si in the key signature? Yes, sharp. That's it. Sorted. Ah, lovely. Okay, for this last one I need to write again the order of flats. Si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa. Perfect. Okay. B flat minor is the relative minor of plus 3 semitones D. So D plus 1, here's the key signature. 5. Now let's write the notes. Legge line, note, note, and a note in between. Perfect. Okay, now the melodic minor, we said that already. The melodic minor in the descending version is just the natural scale, and the natural scale is the scale that uses the same flats or sharps included in the key signature, and that's it. It's as simple as that. As we have the key signature, the only thing that we need to know is to write the flats where the note corresponds to one of them. Si, la, yes. Sol, yes. Fa, mi, re, yes. There you go. Done. And I hope this was clear. Please let me know in the comments, and don't forget that I love, guys, when you get in touch with me. Thank you very much, and let's turn the page. In exercise 4, we need to circle the 2 notes that make the chromatic scales incorrect. And to do that, we need a keyboard, and I'll write it here. Okay, how do I do this now? I need another hand. Okay, this is la, la flat, so sharp. That is the same note. This is incorrect. This should be so natural. So let's assume that that was natural. So la flat, so natural, so flat, fa sharp. Here again, another note that should be natural. So I'm lost now. So flat, fa, then mi, then I swap. Ooh, difficult. Mi flat, re flat, do, si flat, and la. In fact, they say 2 incorrect notes. I should have stopped before, but I carried on because, guys, this one of these could have been wrong. I mean, mistakes are always possible, even if we are very, very confident, and sometimes I make mistakes too, and this is normal because sometimes, guys, our brain goes somewhere else. We are distracted and we are humans. So what I always try to do is to double check. When I was a student also, this was really a helpful tip. Because, for example, if I would find another note, it means that one of them would have been wrong. So I would recheck again. So every time I have another perspective, another round of checking, that is always a benefit for you. Okie dokie, here we have the bass clef, and we need to add 2 notes to our treble clef reading if you are more confident with treble clef. Anyway, this is B flat because it's so flat plus 2 B flat. Okay, now B flat, here it is. B natural, do, re flat, re natural, re sharp. Okay, this is all correct, right? But we can't have 3 notes with the same name. So one of them is wrong. It's either this one that could be do sharp instead of re flat here, or this one that is mi flat instead of re sharp. So I just put a mi flat just to show you, but it could be one of them anyway. And this is natural, okay. Then fa, so flat, sol, la flat, and la is missing. So this is incorrect because we need la natural here. Okay, 2 notes, perfect. Treble clef again. Maybe some of you would like this. I need to start over here. Do sharp, re sharp, mi, fa sharp, so flat. That's the same note. So this is incorrect. With no flat would be the correct answer. La flat, la natural, B flat, B natural, do and re flat. Okay, this note is correct. However, look at here. We start on do sharp and we end of re flat. Not possible. This has to be do sharp. So that's the wrong answer. Yeah, that's all sorted. So there are some rules for chromatic scales, but I take the opportunity to answer a question that one of my followers has made. It doesn't matter the key signature with the chromatic scales. We just need to hit the right buttons and then make sure that we don't break the rules of 3 consecutive notes with the same name. So for example here, re flat, re sharp, we need to start and end on the same note with the same name. So although do sharp and re flat are the same, black note on the keyboard, they would have to have the same name. And we must have 13 notes. So that's it. They are the only rules. It doesn't matter melodic, harmonic, it doesn't apply to chromatic scales. And I hope this is clear. Let's move on to exercise 5. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. In exercise 5, we are asked to write the keys, the major and relative minor of the given key signatures. Okay, we need the order of flats and sharps. So flats, si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa, and then fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, si. Okay. With 5 flats, the key is the penultimate, so D. So we have 5 flats, the penultimate is D, that's D flat major. And the minor is 3 semitones below. So 3 semitones below D flat is B flat. I can do this if you want. I can have a keyboard and show it to you. Maybe this is too long. I think it is, but anyway. Okay, so D flat is here. 1, 2, 3, B flat. With 2 flats, the key signature is this, B flat major. So 2 flats, B flat. Don't forget the flat because B major has sharps. And 3 semitones below, 1, 2, 3, G minor. If you play the scales, also use that as a help. With sharps, we take the last sharp and we raise it up of a semitone and we find the key signature. So La sharp plus 1 semitone, B. And here it is what I meant before, B major. Okay, look at the key signatures of these two, very different, so don't miss the flat. B major minus 3 semitones, 1, 2, and 3. This is G sharp. Why is it G sharp and not A flat? Because it has to be a third apart. So 3 notes before, Si, La, Sol, G, not A flat. No sharps, no flats. Oh, my favorite. C major and A minor. Lovely. 2 sharps. Do we need to read them? No. Fa and Do. Do sharp plus 1 semitone. is Re, so D major. D minus 3 semitones, 1, 2, and 3, B minor. 4 sharps, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The last sharp is D, if we don't want to read it in the alto clef. D sharp. Plus 1 semitone is E, so E major. E, 1, 2, and 3, C sharp. There you go, minor. If you play the piano or any other instrument, at some point it is very useful to play the major scale and the minor combined. So you play major and relative minor. This helps you connect the sound of them and the key signature. 3 flats, here it is. Oh, sorry, no, this one. And the penultimate is E, so E flat major. Don't forget the flat, because look at the difference between E major and E flat. Very different, okay? Minus 3 semitones, Do, C minor. There you go. Sorted. I hope this was useful, and I believe that this is much easier than the system with the circle of fifths. If you agree with me, please leave a comment below and tell me. Also, if you have another system, please let me know. I'm very curious. Thank you very much. Let's turn the page. In exercise 6, we need to circle the correct key for each melody. And in this case, this is very similar to a very laborious question that we have in the exam in both grade 4 and grade 5. So let's do this properly and in no rush. First of all, guess what I'm going to write? The order of sharps and flats. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si, and Si, Mi, La, Re, Sol, Do, Fa. Okay, fun coloring gigantic drawings after eating breakfast. Big elephants ate dinosaurs, goat, cheese, and figs. Bless them. Okay, here we have flats. So let's go on to this one. Sol. So first of all, the clef. Okay, we can't misread the notes, otherwise it's all incorrect. It wouldn't make any sense. So flat, La flat, interesting. Mi flat, and Re flat. And B is missing. Why? Because it's not, the note is missing in the melody. So, but there is B flat. It's impossible to have these 4 without B flat. So apparently we have 5 flats in this key signature. And this means that we are in D flat major. And here it is. A flat major would have just 4 flats, so not G flat. E flat would have just 3 flats, and B flat major would have just 2 flats. So this is the only option available. Let's go on to the sharps. Bass clef, so treble clef plus 2 if you need. Re sharp, here it is. Oh my God, what is this note? Don't panic. This is middle C. So Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, So sharp. Fa double sharp. Okay, I'm just going to write this here, this symbol. Do sharp and La sharp. Okay, that makes sense to me. Now, when we have the double sharp, this is the leading note. So Fa double sharp is the leading note of G sharp minor. G sharp minor, I am going to circle it because this is the only answer that we can have here. G sharp minor is the relative minor of B major, and B major has 5 sharps. B minus 1 semitone, A is the last sharp in our key signature. And this is the only answer. B minor is the relative minor of D major that has only 2 sharps. F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major, which has just 3 sharps, and A minor has no sharps, no flats. So that's the only possible answer. Flats again, so let me rub out this. Okay, we have Mi flat, La flat, and there should be B, but why B is it not flat? I'm just going to make a special symbol on the top, and this is because it's raised, and it is raised when is the leading note. So the key is a semitone above this, so C minor. C minor is the relative minor of B flat, and B flat has 3 flats, and this is it. So basically this was flat, but then it was raised. If there would be the key signature here, this would be natural. E flat major can't be because it would have B flat. A flat major has 4 flats, and this D is not flat, this D is not flat. G minor is the relative minor of B flat major that has just 2 flats and the leading note raised F, which is not here. Anyway, let's go on with sharps. Okay, Do sharp, La sharp, interesting, Fa sharp. Okay, when you have this gap is because this is the leading note, easy peasy. So the leading note of this, A sharp, is 1 semitone above, and is B minor. There you go, B minor. Now B minor is the relative minor of 3 semitones above D major, and D major has 2 sharps, and there you go, there it's all coming nicely together. B major has lots of sharps, all of them. E minor is the relative minor of G major, and it would have just 1 sharp. And F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major, and A major has 3 sharps. There you go. The next one is in bass clef, and it has only 1 sharp, so I need to rub them out. Okay, and we have Fa sharp only. That's great. This means that we are in G major. That's it. As simple as that. We have no raised notes, we have no leading notes. Well, the leading note is this. So G major. D major would have had Do sharp, so this sharp, and it's not possible. D minor would have had flats, and G minor also flats, plus the leading notes. Flats on the next one, so let me rub out my notes, annotations, and we have Mi flat, La flat, La flat, Mi flat, Re flat. Lovely. B flat is missing because it's not included in the melody, but of course we need to consider it in. So we have 4 flats, no sharps, no raised notes for the moment, so I think we are in A flat major. Here it is. E flat major would have had just 3 flats, so no D. D flat major would have had another flat, G, and this is it. Okay, so it's not possible. B flat major is the would have had just 2 flats, E, B and E. So that's the only possible answer. Let's move on. I just leave this because I see Fa sharp. So Fa sharp, Re, Do sharp, then La sharp, So sharp, and Fa sharp. We have lots of sharps here, but not a double sharp, and that makes me think this is a major key. A sharp plus 1 semitone is B major. This is it. B minor is the relative minor of D major with just 2 sharps. F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major with just 3 sharps. And E flat major would have had just 3 sharps. So this is it. That's the answer. Final answer. There you go. Last one. This is intense. But guys, this is long. Yes, this is a bit longer than the other questions. But if you follow this step by step, it becomes very quick. In fact, we haven't spent too much on this, so not too bad. Sharps again, and we need to clear the space for our next annotations. Bass clef, don't misread the notes. So sharp, fa sharp, mi sharp. Ah, there it is. Fa sharp and do sharp. Okay. Oh, do sharp. Okay, when we have this gap here, which I think you can't see very well because, okay, when we have this gap, you know what it means, that this is the leading note. E sharp plus 1 semitone, F sharp. This is F sharp minor. And F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major, which in fact has 3 sharps. So it can be A major because there is the leading note of F sharp minor. E major would have had just 4 sharps, and C sharp minor is the relative minor of E major with the same key signature of this. So that's the only possible answer. And with this, we have finished this long, laborious exercise 6. I hope this was useful, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, turn the notifications on because I am posting very randomly things occasionally. So, not to miss anything, sign up to be notified when something new comes out. Thank you, and let's move on. There is a challenge at the bottom of the page, and again I challenge you to do yours and send it over to me. Exercise 7. In exercise 7 we need to draw the clef and add the 2 missing notes to complete the scales, as they are called. So we need the list of sharps and flats, and I think I will need to write them twice, but anyway. Fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, and si. And then si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa. I hope you can see this well. I think I need to change the ink in this pen. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, B major minus 1 semitone, A, and this is our key signature with 5 sharps. What note is this? This has to be called B, and this is in treble clef. Easy. Remember, the treble clef starts from the second line. Draw it from the second line and the treble clef is fine. And B is the note that is in the middle of the stave with 2 lines below and 2 lines above. Now, the next note is La. Is La sharp? Yes, it is. It's in the key signature, so sharp. Then we have Sol, Fa, Mi, Re. Is Re sharp? Yes. Is in the key signature, so sharp again. Sorted. Ah, that was quick. F sharp harmonic minor. Okay, F sharp is the relative minor of A major. A minus 1 semitone is G, and G is the last sharp in our key signature, so it has 3 sharps. Now, in which clef we would read this note F? This in treble clef would be Re, D. So F minus D equals 2, and the bass clef is treble clef plus 2. So there you go, bass clef. Also, the F clef that starts from the fourth line, F. So, don't forget the two dots. The bass clef has dots, the others do not. And, okay, Fa sharp, Mi, Re. Is Re sharp? Nope. Also, in the harmonic scale, we need to have an augmented second, and between Mi sharp and Re, there is an augmented second. Do, Si, La, Sol. Is this Sol sharp? Oh yes, we have 3 sharps in the key signature, so yes, it is. Perfect. B flat melodic minor. B flat minor is the relative minor of plus 3 semitones D flat. And D flat is the penultimate flat in our key signature, so we have 5 flats, quite a lot. In which clef we would read this B? This is La, A in treble clef, plus 1 is B, and plus 1 is the alto clef. So, let's write our special B, where the 2 bubbles meet on the 3rd line, middle line, okay? Be always, always, always very neat when we write music. You can have the worst handwriting ever in music, you just write neatly. Okay, Si, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Okay, I just wrote the notes. Now this is melodic minor. Is a G flat? Yes. It's A flat? Yes. But in the melodic scale, they need to be raised. There you go. No flats anymore. So this is finished. Great. Quicker than we thought. A major has sharps. A minus 1 semitone is G, and G is the last sharp in the key signature. So we have Fa, Do, and Sol. In which clef we will read this note? A. Well, this is G plus 1. So in the alto clef. Here you go. La, Sol, Fa. Mi, Re, Do. Si, La. Okay. Is Fa sharp? Yes. Is Do sharp? Yes, it is. Sharp. Perfect. Great. Let's move on. I'm afraid I need to write again the order of sharps and flats. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La, Mi, Si, and then Si, Mi, La, Re, Sol, Do, Fa. G sharp, harmonic minor. Okay, G sharp is the relative minor of B major. B minus 1 is A, and this is the key signature. 5 sharps. Okay, in which clef we read this note G sharp? Okay, this is Mi in treble clef plus 2 G, so plus 2 equals bass clef, and also this is Fa. Okay, Fa on the line, so Sol just above. Sol, La, Si, Do, Re, Mi, ledger line, and Fa, ledger line above. Okay, this is how you can write neatly, just follow the steps. Okay, this is, we said La, Si, Do, Re, Mi, and Fa. Here's the key signature, G sharp harmonic. Okay, is La sharp? Yes. The harmonic scale has the 7th degree raised to form a semitone between them and an augmented second between the 6 and 7. So, is mi sharp? No. So it stays like that because mi is not sharp. Is fa sharp? Yes. Plus another sharp because it has to be raised. So this is double sharp. And you can see here this augmented second and the semitone between fa double sharp and so sharp. I hope this is clear. Please let me know if not. Please guys, leave me a comment every time you watch one of my videos because I love getting in touch with you and I love to know your experience when you watch my videos. So please do. D flat major. D flat is our penultimate flat, so we need to add another one, and this is the key signature. Again, lots of flats, it doesn't matter. This is D in treble clef, yay! Treble clef from the second line, so re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re. Guys, re flat, no question, no thinking, okay? Is mi sharp flat? Yes, it is. Is G flat? Yes, it is. Done. This is finished. Thank you very much for watching it up to the end, and let's turn the page for our final page about this interesting chapter. In exercise 8, we need to circle true or false for each statement. Okay, this is the scale of G sharp harmonic minor ascending, and I think it is because we have 5 sharps and then we have the other one raised, so the 7th degree raised to form the leading note, a semitone between the 7th and the last note. So true. The interval between the last 2 notes is a tone. I've just said that is a semitone, so nope. The B flat is enharmonic equivalent of the supertonic in this scale. Yes, because the supertonic is the 2nd degree and the 2nd degree is La sharp, therefore B flat is the enharmonic equivalent. So yes. The relative major of this scale is E major, and that is incorrect because this is so G sharp minor plus 3 semitones is B major, not E major, so this is false. There you go. Sorted. Next one. This is a chromatic scale starting on C. Okay, this is the alto clef and middle C is just here. So yes, it is starting on C, actually middle C, the special note. Changing the 3rd note to D flat would produce a correct written scale. Oh, right. Oh, we need a scale here, a keyboard. Okay, changing the 3rd note. Okay, so this is Do, Do sharp, Re, Re sharp, Mi, let me change, Fa, Fa sharp, Sol, So sharp, La, La sharp, Si, and Do. So this is a correct chromatic scale, correctly written. Now the 3rd note is this, which is so no, it isn't, because it is correct. This is false. The 3rd note is D, and if we write a D flat, we make it equivalent to this, so no. The interval between every note is a semitone. Yes, it is, because it's a chromatic scale correctly written. The fourth and fifth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 4 and 5th, these two, are enharmonic equivalents. No, because the scale is correctly written. This is re sharp and this is mi. They are not the same button, the same key. So this is false. There you go. My pen is running out of ink and I hope you can see it well. Last one. We have flats. What is the key signature? Si, mi, la, re, sol, re. Re flat. This is D flat major. Or B flat minor. Okay. All right. This is not really clear. Let me write it better. So this is D flat major or B flat minor. Yeah, I need to change the pen. This is a scale of B flat. Okay, the first note is B flat. Yes, so it's B flat minor. Now, is it melodic? No, this has been raised, so this is harmonic. False. The relative major of this scale is E flat. No, it's D flat. False. The interval between the first two notes is a tone. Well, no, it's a semitone because this is the leading note. And also B flat A is a semitone. Lots of false statements here. The supertonic second degree of this scale is the note C. Okay, B flat minor. So from B flat, the second note will be C. Exactly. Yes. It's C with no flat. So finally we have a true statement in this example. Okay. I'm sorry about the ink. I will remedy that very soon. And I hope this was all clear. Let me know if not. Thank you for watching my videos. Remember to get in touch with me. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, and visit my website, theoryvirtuoso.com. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.